Good. Hey, everybody, this is Nate. I am giving you a quick demo and rundown on how the Mevo camera works and when we do our live streaming. So I know some of you are going to be helping with that. And so I'm giving you a quick heads up on how that works. Here's the situation. So this is the Mevo camera. It sits in front of Corey, and when he stands up here and preaches, this is just a few feet from him. It's got a fisheye lens. You'll see that it actually gets a wide angle between the pillars, hits both of the TVs with the video. We'll see that in just a second. But I just want to show you quickly how it sets up, because occasionally there may be some of you that need to know technically how it works. This has already been set up to work with our network. It works on a hidden network, as well as any device that this works with. It works on that hidden network. There's details about that network up by the computer upstairs. In the meantime, what you do is you hold down on the button on top. You'll see a spinning light, which just tells you that, if you can see that, there's kind of a spinning white light there. The spinning white light will show that it's searching, it's booting up its systems and whatnot. Eventually, you'll see a couple of lights on here that'll be green. One will confirm, sometimes typically we have it plugged in, or it's got battery power for about an hour. But on this side, you'll end up seeing that it's connected to the network. So when it is recording, this green light will be off and there will be a red light along the front of it. Okay, so just showing you on my iPad, I have an app right down here. This is the Mevo app right down here at the bottom. It's a free app if any of you need to ever load that onto your device. When I'm on the same network with it, which is ACC Main, again, that's a hidden network that is just for like staff basically. But what you're going to see here on the screen is Mevo, and it's going to say connect. So I hit connect, and once I hit connect, you're going to see it go blue on top there. The blue just tells us now that these are synced up, okay? So obviously we are looking at the things that the camera can see. Typically when I come up here each Sunday morning and set this up, I kind of just play with the angle a little bit. It's kind of got a ball joint here at the bottom. You can see how that is kind of set up. You can loosen and tighten things. But just making sure, typically I'll have it plugged in so that it just has consistent power the whole time. Now, I'm going to come sit out here. One of the things that we're learning about this, that we've learned about this in the process, is this is a Bluetooth connection between the devices, and it really needs a good line of sight way of connecting. Like if I go hide behind a wall somewhere, these really aren't going to connect to each other. If I even am, we've had some Sundays with connections that have been an issue where if somebody's sitting down behind the, in the booth and they've got this down lower, it doesn't connect as well. So it really needs to be line of sight. And I'm going to kind of start encouraging you guys more that are running this actually to sit down in the pews here somewhere so that we have a good line of sight connection between the camera and the device. Real quick though, I'm just going to show you kind of sitting out here in the pew. So typically on a Sunday morning, there's going to be a table sitting up here, and the TVs will be on, and you'll see Corey, obviously. And occasionally, he has other people come on the stage. One of the things we do to start the live stream, I'll just show you this piece, is you tap the red circle, and you tell it what service you go to. We always stream to Facebook Live. So I tap Facebook Live. Once I've tapped that, and on my device, I'm already logged in on my Facebook, which has access to the church's Facebook, and that's how we put this up. So one of the things you're going to see come up here is all my different pages that I can stream to. Obviously my profile, but I'm not going to put it to my profile. I want to put it to the church's page. If you ever have to get onto my device and I don't have something typed in here about what's going on, basically every Sunday I just put in join us live this morning for today's message, and I'll put in maybe the sermon title, and that's always in the bulletin. I'll put in Pastor Corey is sharing or Pastor Nate is sharing. You'll put that information in here and then just click go live. And once we go live, then it's going to go back to this page, and I'm just going to not go to the live stream this morning, but I'm going to go back to this page just to demonstrate. So basically how this works is, you right now, the blue square and this little square at the top show everything that's on the screen, okay, of what is actually going live. You can see this little thing bouncing up and down. That's our sound, which comes through the microphone up there. We may set that up differently at a point, but right now that's how it's set up. So if I want to zoom in, for instance, on the cross, I can just zoom in like that, and you can see up in the top corner there, you see that, how it zoomed in just on the area that's outlined in blue on the screen. Okay, if Corey is focused on changing a slide, okay, and you'll notice that the lights affect the two screens differently. Sometimes there's a little more reflection off one than the other. So let's say Corey's going to say something about this slide or this video. I'm going to zoom in that blue box on that TV, okay, and then he's going to go back to talking. And I'm going to focus more on him here in this space, okay? But then he might be talking while we want to show something on the screen here, okay? I'm going to kind of move that blue box out a little bit to focus on that. You can adjust this. It's just a pinch and zoom. You can drag it, just take it and drag it across. And the other piece that you can do is you can go to this producer screen, which is these multiple squares, okay, like this. And this just makes it easy. If I've got a certain scene and I want to just straight cut back to the wide screen, I do that, okay? And it'll pick up voices that are in front of the camera or things like that, and sometimes give you some other options of screens that you can just tap and straight cut to, okay? Once the service is done, what you're going to do is you're going to tap the red circle. It'll say slide to stop live stream. You'll slide to stop it. It'll ask you if you want to save the video and keep it in your feed for your page, and you'll just click OK. Those are automatically selected as yes. We want to keep the file, and we want to save it on our page. So that's basically the gist of how this works. Once it's done, just take the device. You can shut the app down, shut the screen off, and then just bring it back to myself, Corey, whoever is here. That's kind of the gist of how to run the Mevo app, because I'm getting some new people involved in it, and I just want to make sure that you guys all know what's up with it. Typically, I'm going to leave this, I'm going to either have it down here somewhere, or I'm going to have it up at the booth. Just see me. We'll kind of get in a routine and habit about where you can get this at. But that's it on the Mevo. And once that's done, at the end of the service, typically I've come down here and I just make sure that I hold down on this. If you come up here, you'll see that the circle goes all the way around, and you hear the ding dong there, and it shuts off. So anyway, that's what we got. So thanks for watching this video, and thanks for helping serve and get the live stream out to some people that can't be here sometimes for church. This is really a ministry that helps people that are shut in or sick, and it is very helpful to some people in certain cases. And so appreciate you helping out with it. Thanks.